Hey guys, today we're going to do a tutorial on the steps of measuring yourself or having someone assist you to take your measurements for a custom tailored suit. First and foremost, you're going to need a good measuring tape that displays the numbers in inches. You want to make sure that you're measuring in inches. We have Justin over here today. Justin, say what's up.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, so step one, we're going to do a chest measurement. So you're going to face me, hands up. We're going to take the tape and wrap it around his back, the widest part of the back, right across the center of his chest. Put your hands down. Make sure that the measuring tape is sitting right across the widest part of his back. Not lower, not higher, but right across the back. Then we're going to look to the front. The tape should sit right across the chest line with one finger width in between, just like this, one finger width behind the measuring tape to get the chest. That's step one. Step two, we're going to measure the stomach. So right across the center of the stomach, again measuring tape wrapped around the back and over to the front, measuring the stomach. One finger width always behind the measuring tape. Step three, we're going to measure his waist. So you take the measuring tape under the belly button line, right on top of the waistline of the trouser. So make sure that you're wearing a good fitting pair of pants and measure right across the waistline. So again, from back to front, keeping one finger width in between the tape. Step four, we're going to measure the hip or the seat. Measuring tape around the behind, across the front of the lap, making sure that the tape is sitting on the widest part or the part of your behind that sticks out the most. Okay, one finger width between, and you're gonna see the tape goes right across the lap. That's how you measure your hip, also known as your seat. We're also going to take a crotch measurement. So you're gonna start at the top of the trouser, and you're gonna take the measuring tape, swing it in between the legs to the back, and you wanna set the tape not extremely tight. You want to leave a little bit of slack on the tape, but to the top of the trouser, the back waist. So from front top of the trouser to the back front. That's how you measure the crotch. Now we're going to measure the thigh. So you're going to take the measuring tape right around the widest part of the thigh, sitting right under the behind, the buttocks. One finger width behind, one finger width between the tape, measuring across the thigh. Then you're gonna go down and measure the knee. So right across the knee cap, one finger width between the tape, in inches again, measuring the knee. Always pay attention to, when measuring the knee, the calf. If the calf is larger than the knee, you wanna make sure that you take that measurement so that we make sure that we get the right fit for the knee calf area. So again, for the calf, just measure around the widest part of the calf muscle, just like you did the knee. One finger width between on the tape. Now we're gonna measure the outseam. So the outseam is also known as your pant length, or the length of your pants. So you're gonna measure from the top of the pant down to the desired length, the bottom. So could be to your ankle bone. If you want your pants to be longer, you measure a little bit longer. So from the top of the waist, all the way down to the desired length, ankle bone, or to the heel of your foot. Now we're gonna measure shoulders. So for shoulders, you're gonna measure from point to point. It's also good if you have a very good fitting shirt on, you can measure, follow along the shoulder, so follow the curve from point to point. That's how you get your shoulder measurement. For the sleeve measurement, the point that you stopped at is where you're going to continue for the sleeve. Measure from the top all the way down to just below the wrist bone, and that's how you get the sleeve measurement, right? So from the top of the shoulder down to the wrist bone, just below, that's how you get your sleeve measurement. We're also going to take the bicep measurement. So you're gonna wrap the tape around the bicep, the largest part of the bicep, keeping it unflexed, 1 finger width between. That's how you measure the bicep. We also want to go a little bit further down and measure the forearm. So 1 finger width between, measuring the forearm. Go a little bit further down, wrap the tape around the wrist, 1 finger width between to measure the wrist. We're also going to require a neck measurement. So you're going to wrap the tape around the neck, keeping 1 finger width between and getting that neck measurement, always in inches. This next measurement over here is for your jacket length. I know some guys like to have their jacket a little bit longer, some a little bit shorter, so this measurement will determine how long your jacket is going to be. You're going to measure from the base of the neck, right over here, and measure just to where the behind ends or just below the buttock. So that's how you take your jacket length measurement. If you'd like a shorter jacket, you just have the tape stop where you'd like it to stop. But ideally, you want to have it just below the behind, from the base of the neck to where the behind ends. We're also going to take a measurement for a vest. So if you require a vest, the same starting point, base of the neck, to just the top of the behind or the buttock is where you're going to measure for a vest. That is the back length of a vest. For the front length of a vest, you're going to measure from the tip or the top of your trap muscle all the way down to the waistline of your trousers, and that's how you get the front length of a vest. These have been the 18 steps for taking your measurements for a custom, bespoke Eaden Myles suit. Please check out our website, www.eadenmyles.com, and our social media handle, Eaden Myles on Facebook and @Eaden Myles on Instagram. Looking forward to getting you tailored.